happens when change is no longer a choice? In this episode, Graham talks about one of the hardest realities leaders, companies, and individuals face. Some changes are negotiable, others are coming whether we are ready or not. He explores the tension between supporting people through change while also recognizing that comfort can sometimes keep people stuck. From AI transformation to personal crisis, this conversation looks at what it means to move forward when there's no going back. He also gets into resilience, leadership, and the responsibility we have to help each other through difficult transitions while navigating our own.
There's a strong element of make the pain happen as fast as you possibly can. You should hopefully provide some support structures, but some of the support structures can be unconstructive. Because if you make it too comfortable, the change doesn't happen, right? I mean, it's almost like change happens because back to that whole punk movement thing, it's because there's unhappiness. I think that and recognizing that you need to do what you can to transition people through it, and then you need to find some way of identifying those people who are almost part of the change. It's the bug windshield. I mean, it sounds brutal, and in the individual human basis, it's a completely different level of implementation, but the conceptual thing, is there are some changes, AI being an example, where it's not a question of if. It's a question of when, how, and how fast. And so there's nothing people can do by saying, like Neptune, stand back, the tide, stop coming in, is not happening. So all companies can do and countries can do is try to be in the front and then hopefully try and figure out how to get people through that change. And to me, change always, some of you talk about personal change and divorces and things, and unfortunately I've never been there or at least not chosen to be there. And, some of those changes are not negotiable when they're happening, or cancer, or, a lot of people have been through those major health crises. And it's not like somebody came up and said, what would you like to do next year? Oh, I think cancer would be good. So, you just have to take what you know is there and do what you can do to try and work your way through it. And in my case, because I was badly brought up by my Uncle Phil, as much as you can help other people to go through it, because he brought me up with this pay it forward, bizarre, wacky, pay it forward, help other people and hope somebody else helps somebody else and help somebody else, and maybe somebody will help you. Again, that may be the completely wrong way to live my life, but it's the only one I got. And I make the choice. So someday I'll find out whether I'm the most stupid person you've ever met and I should have been doing something different, but it makes me happy, and that's all I really care about, and it hopefully makes other people better off in the process. So, I don't know.
If this conversation resonated with you, make sure to subscribe and follow along. One of the reasons I break these conversations into smaller episodes is because different ideas, perspectives, and parts of the conversation hit us at different times, depending on where we are in life. So by breaking these discussions up, it allows you to get to the topics that matter most to you right now. There are more episodes of my conversation with Graham Clark, and coming up, I'm going to have more conversations with leaders who navigated change. So if you want to go deeper into the mindset behind navigating uncertainty, growth, and resilience, also check out my book, Learn to Love the Roller Coaster. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next episode.